Do the people see the messy kitchen?
What messy kitchen? Hey you guys, it's Stella Williams here, and I am so excited to be starting a new series on my channel about building a business. As you guys know, I am the owner of a store called We went on a hiatus last summer. We had this huge blowout. Everything was sold. I did these mystery boxes. It was so much fun, and I'm so happy to announce that is back. This time around, it's going to be focusing more on apparel and lifestyle, beauty, self-care items, and I'm very excited to bring them to you. I know with the new year, a lot of people want to start a business. They've thought about it and they're like, 2022 is my year. 2021 was such a huge moment, especially from the TikTok community, on how impactful your business can be across the world. How many people will buy into it, how many people you can inspire with the business and work that you're doing. I was inspired myself. The store the first time around was something that was very passionate, but I didn't have a lot of knowledge of business. And it was a very, very big learning curve for me. When I took the store away and I was thinking about ways I wanted to bring it back, it took time. I'm in this new phase of life of taking my time. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. If you're really excited about something, I would just go full force at it, and then if any little thing went wrong or it wasn't going the way I wanted to, I would just leave it alone, or like I would go away from it or not give it the care and attention it needs. In this new phase of life and taking 6 months pretty much off of work, I just learned how to be more patient and have more patience in my daily life, give things the attention and care that they need to build what I feel. And I wanted to make something that means something and has impact. So today I am presenting you guys my new hair care oil. I was using a commercial oil, and then I posted a vlog about me using this other product for a month or two. I am very blessed. I have people in the beauty industry who were telling me that may not have been the best product to use on my hair, and it really inspired me to create my own. That led to the inspiration for the hair care oil that I'm going to be presenting you guys with today. So today what we are going to be doing is we are going to be packaging oil. So I've never done this before. I've never packaged a physical product. Things I've sold before were things like accessories or clothes, but never something in the beauty world. And so this whole journey to get to being able to package this product has been so impactful. I think the only thing I'm waiting on is my labels, so which is very, very exciting. But it's different this time around having a business. I want to be more earth conscious. I want to be more conscious of what I'm putting on my body. I want to be more aware about how my packaging is affecting landfills. So I'm really putting in the effort with this time to be more intentional, even though my little company is my little company, how it's impacting the world. And on the business side of things, for you guys in this journey, I've learned so much since September about how to run a business online, aside from, your community. But I'm talking about ads, I'm talking about outreaching to people that you never even knew you could reach out to. So there's so much knowledge I've learned, and I'm really, really excited to share that with you. And we're gonna get into that. So when we begin here, I'm gonna start by cleaning and sanitizing my station. This will be my station today. I hope that you take some of these sanitary tips from me, tips on bottling for me, because there are things that I think a lot of people are missing when I watch their videos on when they're packaging. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you have your own bottled product that you're selling. And it's very, very important to have things as sterile as possible. You do not want contamination in your products at all. You want everything to be as clean. You are going to be using your best friend 91% alcohol a lot. You want this to be a no contamination zone. That is something that I'm not seeing in a lot of videos when people are packaging their products, and I cannot stress to you, I don't care how small you are, how important it is that your product is being handled with the absolute care of sanitation. Aside from COVID. Now add a whole pandemic on top of that. You want your products to be completely free of contamination. Without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys briefly see how I clean and prep the station, and we will get into it. So some perks of restarting a business are that you're gonna forget something. So as you guys saw, I was pouring alcohol onto this countertop. Typically I do have a spray bottle, or you're supposed to use a spray bottle when doing so. Alcohol is alcohol, so I may have went a little ham, but that's the point. Where this is gonna bite me in the butt is right now, because I'm going to teach you guys how to sanitize your bottles. These are the bottles I'm going to be using for my hair oil. They are 59 milliliters, they are 2 ounces, and they are from Amazon, which will be linked below. I think they're so beautiful in this amber color, and they have a gold topper. and a dropper attached to it. I love these, but look how nasty they come. Can you guys see all the dirt and just grime and filth? We do not want this to contaminate our product. Again, we want to protect our product at all costs. So because of this, we actually have to sanitize each and every bottle. So today we have 48 to sanitize. I did already take pre-orders for my hair oil, so I'm gonna need to do all of these to get it done. But this is just, it's the game, it's the life. So again, I'm not perfect and I don't have all the answers. So if you have a more sustainable way to do this cleaning, please let me know. When I try to do this using rags or some kind of cloth, it usually leaves these little strings and I don't, again, want that on my product. So right now, we're gonna unbox our jars, do a little bit of quality control, make sure that none of them are broken, and we are going to get started. Because this box was dusty, I'm actually not going to use the same box. I'm going to use a different container. So for now, let's get to this. So I changed this paper towel out because I realized I put all the dusty ones on there, and I changed my gloves out. So now I'm gonna get to sanitizing the outside. So the trick to alcohol is it kills germs when it dries, not when it's wet. If I had a spray bottle, this would be easier, but I don't. So. I also want to share with you guys that when you're doing this alcohol, this is also really important so your labels stick properly. You want to make sure that this is as clean as product as possible. I feel like high on alcohol right now. I'm not good. I do not miss this feeling at all. This was me all of 2018. You know, people like gasoline. I really love the smell of rubbing alcohol. I can tell with my nose it's changed a little bit. Like it used to be addicting. Now it's not so much addicting. So it's time to fill, and as a new business owner, again, I've never done this before. I was gonna measure out exactly 2 fluid ounces because these bottles I prepped have 2-ounce measurements, but I kind of want to just give people bang for their buck and fill them up all the way because that's how I receive hair oil. So I don't want to be like cheap or a stickler. So this is the first bottle I've ever filled. This is gonna take a minute, but hey, we're here together. The good news is I can collect these as I buy more jars and just start doing multiple at a time. And I want to make sure I'm leaving room for the dropper. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of space because of the capacity the dropper is gonna take. So I'm going to actually make a FaceTime call so I can get through this, but I will definitely be recording. I'm actually glad you guys got to, can I recycle these? No. I want to find gloves I can recycle. I found some really cool websites, and I'm going to link, again, because I'm linking everything down below from where I've sourced products. I found a lot of eco-friendly sourcing and supplying offices, so that are literally, okay, seriously, the price difference is, it doesn't make sense to not do it. Okay. Oh, the transfer wasn't bad, but I'm still going to have to wipe them again because the labels won't stick. So guys, it's 333, how crazy. Before we continue in this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It's completely free. So now I'm going to be taking all the tops off. They do not need to go into the same jar. And then we are going to start to fill. Now, when I'm filling my product today, the jars did come with a little funnel because oil is oil and it could be very messy. But this is also like another way of quality control to make sure that I didn't miss any broken ones, but inside they're very clean. There's no dust, there's no particles, there's nothing that I'm concerned about inside. So I feel like maybe just as the bottles were being dusted. So after we do this, we are gonna be putting the oil in it. My star players of the oil are jojoba and emu oil. So I'm very, very excited. I love it. I love the results I've been experiencing. As you can see, since my last video where I talked about my hair, my edges have become a lot more full. When I was using the commercial products, my hair was growing long, but it wasn't filling and I couldn't figure out why. So this oil really is correcting that problem I had of, yeah, the length is cool. I had no hair. I literally had no hair. The length's cool, but what about filling it? I'm someone who obviously likes to wear ponytails. I get my ponytails from insert name here. and I just couldn't do that for a very long time. And I was rocking them. I was confident enough to rock them even last month. I've noticed just since switching to this oil, I'm able to wear it normal. Like my hair is back, like she's back, baby. And even though she's still growing lengthwise, I'm just happy she's growing with fullness now, because that's something that genuinely I was missing. So one thing that's incredibly gonna be annoying today, and I want you to just bear with me. After we do the oil, more than likely we're gonna need to go back in alcohol every other part of it. Again, sanitation is so important. So you just have to be patient with it, but trust me, you're gonna want it to be as sanitary as possible. You don't wanna put any BS out there. As someone who used to just throw up companies, like I've realized that it's just not worth it, and it's way more worth it to handcraft, protect, build something with a strong foundation. So I can already tell you I'm gonna have to redo the oil, especially because I'm gonna have to put the funnels from product to product. So it's gonna be very interesting. I've already prepped my oil in a fluid ounce. It's one of the oil things you maybe use for the stove. I prepped that last night. So last night I went ahead and sanitized that bottle. It had to air dry because it's an oil bottle. The alcohol was sitting at the bottom, so I had to wait for that to dry out. And then I went ahead and prepped my product in the oil squirt bottles to make this process a lot easier. I'm really excited because my labels are so beautiful. And it's so funny how God works, because at the last second, I had this other label. It was cute, but it was like old hot girl goods. It wasn't new. Okay, so I have filled a lot, but my nose is literally just the oil. It's crazy. So it smells so good. So this is probably gonna make around 36. I thought it was gonna make 32, so that's actually better. I don't know how my math was off, but hey, I'll fix it. I'm very excited because these are all sold. So by the time you're seeing this, I'll have my second drop ready. All these are pre-orders that I've already sold, but I definitely need to start ordering more product again because this is already accounted for. So I'm very excited. Seems like it's gonna be good, but all I have, like, I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep tonight and be like, and just smell the oil, but thankfully it smells really good. So I'm just gonna finish up my last few orders with you guys. Definitely gonna have to go through and re-wipe all these down. Oil is oil, and it's definitely gotten on some of them. So that wasn't so fun, but it's okay. I already knew I was gonna have to do it anyway, and we wanna make sure the labels are gonna stick properly. Labeling sucks so bad. Like, if I could hire someone to label, I would.
But we're not that big yet.
The amount of focus I've been having. I was actually on a FaceTime call. I was like quiet the whole call. I don't know if this is gonna make another one. I've been able to keep it pretty clean in here too. So I did all of them at a base level, but I'm gonna keep a little bit in here just so I can go through and make sure that they're all good. And I'm gonna do the test with you guys to make sure that the mass of the toppers aren't going to mess with the bottle. I hope this fills up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. It didn't fill up enough, but that's okay. That's okay. I put the baseline to all of them at a rim. So right now I'm just gonna try to make sure that they're at least all at that rim. They are. I need to find a better way to do it. I think I'm just gonna stop all the future ones at that rim. But this kind of sucks. I have a bottle that doesn't work. So I'm gonna switch out my gloves. They got oil on it. I'm gonna put that to the side. I got 34 completed ones, so I'm not mad about that. I'm actually quite happy about that. Do not have enough oil, but that's fine. So for now, we're gonna do the test, because if the droppers are going in there and then it's too full, I'm gonna have to go take some out, which is gonna require me to go get a dropper, so that's not gonna be fun. So, whoa. I'll talk to you guys in a second. Now what I'm gonna do is go put all these droppers in. The droppers do take up a lot of volume, so some of them I feel like I am gonna have to mess with. So I'm gonna go finish these bottles and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so my labels came in the mail and I'm very excited to see them. I haven't popped them out yet, but we're about to label the jars. I was gonna do a separate video, but it makes no sense, but I think I am gonna do another video. This will be the end of this video today. The next video will be me actually packaging these products. I'm gonna be trying out this new 100% recyclable paper that's like an alternative to bubble wrap, so I'm very interesting. So I hope these are right. They're pretty. They are pretty. They're not really what I expected. I guess I didn't expect them to be this small, but I feel like if you actually sit there, you can read it. But now I know, like, next time I'm just gonna change the font and make sure that it's better. I don't want you guys to forget about TikTok and stuff. So when you're starting your business, the more you can record, the better. Labeling sucks. So I am going to, I guess, do this now and try to label a couple, and then we'll just speed through it and you guys can see the rest of the labeling. I worked with my cousin when she was doing this and she had labels and it just was not good. But I do want to see how these labels fit. They are a thick quality. I upgraded the actual label of what I got, so these are already all sanitized too. It's like crooked. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Oh, you can't take it off. Well, we're gonna keep this one and they overlap. The joys of having a small business. I'm gonna go work on this diligently and we will talk soon. Okay guys, so this was such an interesting process. It is so tedious, but my first two I completely messed up.
Do the people see the messy kitchen?
What messy kitchen? I'm on my last few and I think I got it down now to a science. I had to watch a little YouTube video, I'll link it down below, on how to label, and now they're even, but at first they were crooked. And it's interesting like how when you where you place the label, because if you place it too low, it makes the bottle look huge. If you place it too high, it makes it look so small. Little things like that are what you gotta pay attention to. But seems like we got a flow now. Okay, so that was a journey. I definitely learned a lot. It really is tedious making sure all these bottles are clean. I'm about to film the next episode. I'm glad that you guys get to see it. I'm gonna show you guys up close. This is our final crafted product. So she's cute. I learned a lot. I learned that my labels, I didn't give enough space on the sides, but it's okay, I can fix it for next time. I learned how tedious it was to work with oil in a jarring setting, because again, you want things to be really pure. This is mine, I'm very excited. And I just learned a lot, I'm very excited. So right now I'm about to go take a little break, get a little something to eat, and then we are going to do the next one of packaging, because that one's gonna be really interesting. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did get valuable information from this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss another one. We have a lot to do in our businesses coming up this year, and any part I can do to help, I would like to help. So thank you guys so much for watching. Love and light, Stella.